Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. This is my Sunday 5 o'clock cast, and some of these guys have been with me for quite a while. They've done a number of shows. Some it's a brand new show for them the first time. This is the first time that we're going out live on YouTube with this cast. So if you're watching from your home, wherever you may be, this is a revolutionary thing that's happening to us right now as we're going live into people's houses all over the world. My name's Ken Scove. I'm the host and founder of the LA Connection Comedy Theater back in 1977. The cast, they don't know what suggestions I'm going to give them today, but they know the games we're going to play. And here's some of the games that our cast are going to play today. We're going to do Addictions, The Bachelorette, Shark Tank, Liars Club, and Naked and Afraid. So we've got a great show ahead for you. We hope you stay with us the whole time. If you want to put up some nice comments, we'd love to hear from you. Let's introduce our cast right now. Let's start off with David.
Hello, everyone.
Hannah.
Hi.
Judy Lee.
Hi. What's up?
Keyshawn.
Hey, yo.
You didn't put any lipstick on. Dominic.
I did put lipstick on.
Yeah, well, you once wore a bra on one of the shows. Miho. All the way from Japan. They're a member from Japan. Patricia.
Howdy.
Andre.
Hi, everyone. Happy holidays.
Nice. Joaquin.
Hello, hello.
Lynn.
Hey there, everyone.
And Deborah.
Hey, everybody. Glad you're joining us.
All right, well, that's our cast today. All right, so the first game I'm going to play is called Addictions. So let's bring all the cast up right now so I can see them all, and I'm going to give them what their addiction is. Okay, David, your addiction is social media. Okay, so go ahead and type that up next to your name. Hannah, your addiction is clothing. Judy Lee, yours is cell phones. Keyshawn, yours is prescription drugs. Dominic, yours is gambling. Miho, yours is stealing. Okay, Patricia, yours is caffeine. Okay, Andre, yours is sex. Joaquin, yours is sugar. Lynn, let's see, yours is alcohol. And Deborah, you are fast food. Okay. Just double check to make sure you all got them up there. Beautiful. Okay. And I just remember Lynn is alcohol. Okay. All right, well, welcome to our addiction meeting. I've been the counselor for these guys for the last couple months. I haven't seen them in 30 days. I asked them to try to abstain from their problems. Let's take a listen to how they did. So let's start off with David. So David, have you stayed off social media? Because, you know, you got to get out and meet people.
You know, what I've been doing so far is I've been going outside to the park, and of all the dogs and people out there, it's so easy to approach them and say hello without using your phone. It's been fun.
Mm-hmm. So you've been going to the dog park. I did see that you did go to the dog park, but I did see you did bring your phone and you posted it on your Instagram. So I think there's a little bit of not truth here coming from you.
That's not true. I mean, somebody could have taken that picture and then send it to me, and for some odd reason, they probably hacked into my phone and they just posted it right there. So who knows?
No, I think that's BS. Okay, we know that you did the video. It had you even made comments on the video about yourself saying the day in the dog park with your dog and other friendly dogs, and you even had a conversation with one of the dog owners that you posted also.
She was very friendly, so of course I wanted to advertise and promote her dog and herself. Oh, I mean, it wasn't an advertising, it was just a selfie. I mean, pictures.
Yeah, the real truth's coming out. You got to try and get off social media for 30 days and get out and actually meet people and talk to people rather than staying in your house and just thinking that followers are your friends. Okay? I'm going to move on from you. Let's go over to Hannah. So Hannah, it looks like you have a new outfit on again.
Oh, no. I've had this for years. Yeah.
One of our guys saw you outside of Nordstrom's Rack the other day.
I wasn't outside Nordstrom's Rack.
No, because you were inside it.
I don't know. Maybe that was like a long time ago. Obviously over 30 days ago, because I haven't been to the mall in 30 days, obviously, like you recommended.
Okay, I'll tell you what. 30's correct, maybe 30 hours ago. Because that's where we saw you bring out a big bundle of clothing, and you pretended to say you were buying clothes for other people, but we know you were buying the clothes for you.
No, it's Christmas time. Of course I was getting it for other people.
How come you were trying them all on then? You were the one trying on all the clothes inside. Why would we try on clothes that other people would be wearing? That's kind of weird.
We have like the same mind, and we have a similar like body type, and it looked like I just think if it looks great on me, they're gonna love it because we just love each other's fashion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
You're gonna run that credit card bill up. You're gonna go bankrupt. Trying to help you, but let's move on. Let's go to Judy Lee. Judy, are you on your cell phone right now? I see you had your cell phone in your hand.
Shush. No, I'm trying to get to level.
What?
Crossing.
You froze. Yeah,
So,
I just heard crossing and froze,
I
and
froze.
you have your hand up
Because
like
I'm
you're
so-
a crossing guard.
Because I'm using the bandwidth. So what can you do about it?
Listen, can you look at me instead of down at your cell phone? Because it's so obvious you're looking at a cell phone.
What?
You're not supposed to bring cell phones to the meeting.
Well, how do I live without a cell phone? I mean, I get here with my cell phone. Are you gonna let me just die in the traffic or
Wait a minute,
going to whatever hell you are?
Did you just text Hannah? Because I saw Hannah's phone. You're texting Hannah.
Oh,
You're not supposed to
yeah.
text people in the meeting.
Oh, come on. Come to the digital age. Jeez.
Oh, see, there it is. You guys are texting each other. Right when I can't help people if they're not going to listen to me.
What? This is called socializing. Have you heard of COVID quarantine? Jeez, how are we supposed to live?
Well, when I grew up, there was no
Get
cell
off our
phones.
backs.
There was only landlines. So we'd actually go out and play and talk to other people rather than texting people.
Oh, yeah. Okay, just play with stones, whatever is safer, I guess. And it's so exciting.
Okay, let me move on. Keyshawn.
delete your contact.
Keyshawn, are you still off the prescription drugs for 30 days? What are you doing? You just took a pill. You just swallowed a pill before I got to you.
No, hold on. See, actually, I've been doing a great job of not taking anything, just like you told me to. So I've actually really been in pain every day, and I actually kind of like it. So I would never take a pill. And hold on. Oh.
Yeah, listen, Keyshawn, hold on a second. Stay on there you go. What do you think? You think I'm stupid? I'm watching you take pills. You know, we had someone at CVS Pharmacy. He works at CVS Pharmacy. He said you went and picked up 2 prescriptions just yesterday. One was for Vicodin, so I know you're not feeling too much pain, and the other one was for Valium.
Oh no, my shoulder is in pain. No, Vicodin and Valium in my life. Never, not me. I'm so hurt. Oh, I have a headache. Oh, gosh. Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
No,
Why
I
don't you
wasn't
take care of that?
STDs.
Go swallow some more pills that will drown out these guys. I'm trying to help you guys. Dominic, how's the gambling going? Have you stopped gambling? What's happening to your head?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Hey, what's up? Yeah.
I know why you had that face on. I know why you had the face on, because you made a bet with Keyshawn that you'd wear a face before the meeting to win some money from Keyshawn.
Yeah, but you think he saw me?
Oh, yeah, he saw you if he wasn't taking the drugs.
God damn it.
So you're still gambling.
Yeah, okay. I gotta pay this guy off $1,000 a month. How am I gonna do that? You know, I gotta keep making money. So I'm not gonna have a regular job. What? Why would I have a regular job? When I could just bet on the Celtics winning with 3.5
Okay,
you know what
so
I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean, because gambling's an addiction and you're losing that. The reason you owe $1,000 to somebody is because you lost it in gambling, and now you're trying to. It's like a Ponzi
but you know
scheme.
what else
You think
I've
if you
done
go out
now?
and gamble. Yeah.
You know what else I've done? I've also won $300,000. $300,000 on betting which NFL coach is gonna win Sexiest Man of the Year for People magazine.
Right, but you've also lost over $800,000. So I mean, you're still $500,000 in debt.
Yeah, but that can all be paid back. That's the thing. I know it'll get paid back. I have this inkling in my body. You know, I just gotta pay this guy off like $1,000 every month, and hide my face so Keyshawn can't really see me.
Okay. Well, look at your stimulus check of $600 is coming soon, so maybe that will get you part of your $1,000. Let me move on.
Hey, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to Miho. Miho, the last time Miho, that's my hood.
Yeah.
You took my hood out of my closet in the lobby.
What are you talking about? I don't really steal anything. I'm here because my ma told me to.
You're stealing or taking, stealing, okay? You every time we have a meeting, I'm missing something from my lobby, like wine, I'm missing magazines, now I'm missing my hoodie.
Well, it's mine now. By the way, really nice outfit, and I like the top, Hannah. And Judy, nice cell phone.
Oh, God.
Is it iPad 12 mini?
Okay, you're not very serious. I'd like to get my dog back that we heard earlier barking in your house. I know you took my dog too. All right, let's go and move on to. Well, I know you got a dog there, and it's my dog. Patricia, have you stopped going to Starbucks?
What? No, I'm not going. No. Stop. No, I'm all herbal. Herbal tea. I'm totally chill. No.
Okay, well, I had a mailman walk by your house and drop a coupon to Starbucks, and it had an expiration date of 2 days ago, and apparently used that coupon to get something at Starbucks because we picked it up on a security camera.
Well, okay. It was purely because I had to go in and I knew somebody, and I was going to tell them that to stop calling, giving. I have no more coupons. I'm off of caffeine. Can you tell? I'm so chill. I'm relaxed. It's good. I just have to go in and tell them no more. I'm done. I'm done with caffeine. Yeah.
So you had to go in one more time, which means you sound like you're on caffeine right now.
No. I'm totally fine. I'm so relaxed. Yes, right here with you. Right here.
Maybe you should try and hook up with Keyshawn and get some Valium to slow yourself down. All right, let me move over to Andre. Andre, have you had sex with anybody in the last 30 days? I asked you to not have sex with anybody.
It's very difficult now because of the pandemic. Like I only, I watched a lot of porn though. But yeah, let me think about it. Like I dated once Hannah. Yeah, we went that Nostrum was like it wasn't that fun, but yeah, we and then yeah. Oh, Patricia, a few days ago at Starbucks, right? I don't like caffeine. Just like smoke or I don't even like to smoke.
Well, so you're saying you had sex with Hannah and Patricia?
Yeah, just a little. It wasn't that consistent, you know. Sorry. I have like Judy texting me. Sorry.
Oh my God! So now you're gonna have sex. You guys are not supposed to have sex.
Naked and afraid. She's lovely. She's lovely. Okay, let me just take off my clothes.
Okay, all right. Well, why don't you do that on your own? I don't want to watch that. All right, let's go over to Joaquin. No, I don't want to see this. Joaquin, are you getting off the sugar?
Yes, of course. I've been finding lots of natural supplements. Some honey is good. Trying to supplement some stuff. What's it called? The like Splenda or something. Been putting in my drinks and no soft drinks or anything. I think it's been going very well. My 5-day plan. So I'm really excited about that.
Okay, well let's cut it right here. We found a bag of powdered sugar in your trunk.
That was just to make some cake later on to give my best friend's birthday is happening later today, and I was not planning on eating any of it. But yes, there may have been some powdered sugar in my car. But like I said, it's not for me. It's
we
for
didn't
my friend.
see any cake. We didn't see a cake, and your friend's birthday's obviously passed. So and the bag's still in your trunk. We saw it today when you drove up. We had some surveillance people take a look at it.
You know, I started a new baking club. So every week I get together with some friends and we use the powdered sugar for some baking things. I can promise you that I've not been eating any of that recently ever. No. Definitely not.
You have a little powdered sugar on your hat. Let me move over to Lynn. So Lynn, you have alcohol. Have you stopped drinking for the last 30 days?
Yeah. I have.
Well, what do you got in your hand?
Drinking.
What do you got in your hand right now? I mean, you're not even trying to hide it. Obviously, that's booze.
This is pink lemonade. I'm not drinking at all. This is my pink lemonade that helps me throughout the day to stay awake.
You mean the pink lemonade that's spiked with vodka?
Well, I don't have any vodka left, so it's just plain pink lemonade. I drank all the vodka.
Yeah, I know you did because we found 3 bottles out in your garbage can recycling.
Oh, you weren't supposed to do that.
Well, we do everything we can to try and get you off all your problems. So I see you have not helped yourself at all. I'm going to go one more person now, Deborah. Deborah, how's the fast food going?
Really good. It's really easy.
No, you're not supposed to be.
Big Macs. Yeah.
Look, we're trying to get you off fast food, and it seems like to you, you seem to see how many fast food places you can go in a week. We saw you at the drive-through McDonald's.
I thought I was supposed to go to all these places. I got me this great big gulp, and I misunderstood you.
Well, I don't think you're the only one. I think each and every one of you have misunderstood me because I'm having a hard time straightening any of you out. So thank you for at least trying to get over your addictions, and I'll see you all in 1 month. This has been Addictions. Okay, let's move on to the Bachelorette. So I just need the bachelors to come out here. Keyshawn, Andre, Dominic, Joaquin. Everybody else can minimize themselves. And let's bring those guys up full screen so I can see them. Okay, so, and Hannah, will you go ahead and minimize yourself unless you want to be a guy. Okay, all right, so Keyshawn, you'll be coming first out, and Graveyard. Somebody's unmuted on the side. Please mute yourself. Thank you. Somebody mute. Okay. Yeah, if you can hear me on the side, someone's unmuted. Thank you. Okay. Live television, the fun of live TV. All right. So Keyshawn, you brought Judy to a graveyard. You can minimize yourself now. Okay, Dominic, you'll be coming out third, and you brought her to a rave. A rave, okay? And Andre, you'll be coming out second, and you brought her to a nursing home, okay? And then Joaquin, you're coming out last, and you brought her to a dump. Okay, so Andre, go ahead and minimize yourself. There you go. Okay, great. Let's bring Judy Lee out. She's our bachelorette. Come on out, Judy. There she is. Lovely Judy Lee. Very fashionable as always. And now, you know, Judy, you've been dating up to 20 different bachelors on our show, and now I've narrowed it down to just these 4, and we're very excited to see which one you're going to pick. How do you think everything has been going so far?
Oh, Kent, nothing can be better than choosing from this elite man that program has provided me. They're all so American, and I just love them and their freedom and their spirit and their fried potatoes, whatever it's called. But when they took me on their dream date, is just fantastic.
Okay, well, let's bring out our first bachelor right now. That's Keyshawn. And go ahead and mute yourself there, Judy. Keyshawn brought you to a graveyard. So Keyshawn, tell us why you chose to bring Judy to a graveyard.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we were hitting it off when we first met, and she told me that she just loved nature and the colors of nature and like grass. And I'm like, what better place than a graveyard? So much green grass. I mean, there's, you know, headstones and stuff, but I'm like, hey, if you just focus on where we are, what we can do, which I set up a whole picnic and everything, and free flowers. She loved it until she asked where I got the flowers. And I'm like, my uncle, I just picked one up. But she loved the flowers at first, and it was super nice. She even, it was so funny. She told me, she was like, this is the spot that they filmed some zombie movie, and she was always scared of this particular graveyard. And I'm like, well, zombies aren't really gonna come get us right now, even though it was 3 a.m. But you know, I wasn't worried.
Okay, well, Judy, how did you feel about that date when he took you to a graveyard?
Keyshawn is just one of a kind. The thing that I love about him is he's so unconventional. Oh, where you are, sweetheart? Will you not come back for me? Oh, yes. So as I was saying, we went to a graveyard. It was by design. Actually, the movie that he mentioned, it was mine. And I'm the one that, I shouldn't be mentioning because it wasn't out yet. But let's just say there are certain rituals performed in that graveyard at 3 a.m. And something happened, and it changed my life. And we get to share that. And the flowers, they will never die, like I will never die. And Keyshawn.
Okay, all right, that's very good. Okay, so Keyshawn, go ahead and wait in the lobby, and we'll bring you out at the end and see if she picks you. Now we're going to bring on Andre, who brought you to a nursing home. Let's find out why Andre would bring you to a nursing home. Andre? And go ahead and unmute there, Judy Lee.
Yeah, I wanted to show Judy right away that I really want to grow all together. So I decided to take her to this nursing home. My grandparents are there, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic because, you know, many people over there, they have Alzheimer's, so you never get bored because you can have like very interesting conversations. They are so wise, and then they forget, so you start over all the time. And we did a lot of games together, and you know, it was love at first sight with Judy Lee. So she seemed to have really a great time, and she started dancing with my grandpa. I didn't know she knows tango. She's great. I really think Judy is lovely. I do.
Okay, well, let's find out. Judy, what did you think when he took you to the nursing home?
Oh, that was That was so meaningful to me. And he's such a lovely man. You don't make them anymore. I mean, literally. I know when he was born, there must be an angel crying. And when we went to the nursing homes, and when we see those lovely old folks, I can see the spark in his eyes. I have such faith in humanity restores. And it also helps that, you know, old people, they are forgetful. So we did certain things and took certain things from them and they didn't even notice. And I get to keep all those memories with Andre. Hopefully for the rest of our lives.
All right. Okay, well, Lee could be the one you pick. Andre, go ahead and wait in the lobby. We have some older people you can go hang out with. Let's bring in number 3, Dominic, who brought you to a rave. Let's find out why he would bring you to a rave. Dominic? He's up there. He's at the top. Come on out, Dominic. There he is. Okay, go.
Sorry, I was. What's up?
Go ahead. You get the floor, Dominic. Go ahead.
I can say whatever I want. Cool. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I was just listening to the new Galantis album. It was really cool. It wasn't the same guy that I took you to when I took you to that rave, but I took you to the guy who opened for his opener, who opened for his other opener about 2 weeks ago over in San Jose. It was really cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Judy, what did you think about going to the rave with Dominic?
It's so quintessential American. We just have such fun rubbing against each other, even though there's a pandemic going on. We party like there's no tomorrow, like the Grim Reaper is right by the door, and whoever opened the act just screams the anguish, and we all got hot. We love each other for the moment to moment, and it was exquisite.
Yeah.
Sounds like you got a squeaky ass. Okay, we're going to have you go back into the lobby and maybe get some oil for that ass of yours because it's kind of squeaky. All right, so now let's bring out your 4th one, Joaquin, who brought you to a dump. Okay, why would anyone want to take anyone to a dump? Let's find out. Joaquin?
Yeah, I was really taken by Judy Lee. And I remember when we first met, she mentioned how she was so infatuated with American culture. And so I was thinking, where can I go and where can I show her that has the most amount of American culture and different things that I can expose her to? And I was thinking, well, everything ends up in a dump, right? People throw away anything and everything. And I figured that we could just go there and do some dumpster diving and find things that were really interesting and really exquisite and uniquely American. And I figured that she would love that. And we had a great time. We found a bunch of old jewelry, some photos, lots of pop culture references. Overall, an amazing time there with Judy Lee.
Judy, what did you think about that time?
Oh, Joaquin is just my ideal Latin lover. He is so down to earth. When we go to the top of the hip. Oh, it's such a funny word. Hip. Anyway, when we get top, we found the toilet, and guess what? We found cocaine in it. And right there and then, I learned a lesson. There's no trash in America. We can get rich anywhere. And Joaquin is the one that taught me that. And he also, I think, was the one that put the cocaine there. Thank you, Joaquin.
Of course.
All right.
Judy.
Well, let's bring out all the 3 other bachelors. Now you got all 4 here. So Judy, you have to make a pick, and let's get them all up on the screen here. There we go, so we can see them all. There's 3 of them. We have Dominic. There he is. Okay. So now you have to choose one of these ones. Which one do you want to choose, Judy Lee?
Can I have them all?
Well, we've never done that, but why not? You can have them all. And this has been The Bachelorette. She took them all. That's going to be very interesting. Thanks, you guys, for playing. Okay, go ahead and minimize. We're moving on to Shark Tank, the show you see on TV. Our judges today are Lynn, Miho, Pat, Patricia, and Hannah. So if you could all come in here now as sharks. And let's find out a little bit about all of you. Let's start with Hannah. What is your business background?
So I started a business when I was 16 years old. It was a clothing company, and I specialized in making bags for mostly geared toward women that can fit in your pockets and hold like everything.
That's amazing. Okay, let's move on to our next shark, Miho.
Hi, I own 80% of hotels in Japan, and I'm thinking about getting into a new business.
Well, you have stealing in front of you, so I'm not sure you want to be stealing hotels. Go ahead and mute there, Miho. Let me go over to Patricia. Patricia, what's your business background?
Well, I actually just started. I created a pill actually to get you off of caffeine, and it's a sublingual pill, and it seems to be working really well. I actually do it myself. Pretty successful.
Yeah, I think your sister was in an earlier piece. Now let's go over to Lynn. What's your business background, Lynn?
Well, I went to the Rhode Island College of Design. So I'm a designer, and I started a company called Colorscape, where I have designed yoga equipment, yoga apparel, and the mats that go with it.
That sounds wonderful. Okay, well, our first one coming out is David. David has a self-cleaning, you don't have to take a shower. And then, of course, we have Deborah who's coming out next. She has self-plastic surgery. You can do your own self-plastic surgery. You don't have to spend all that money in the medical offices. But let's bring out David right now, who's going to talk to us about his way that you can self-clean yourself without taking a shower. I'd like to hear what he's got. Go ahead and unmute yourself. The floor is yours, David. Go ahead and unmute.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So I invented this amazing cream where you can just apply yourself and it will clean yourself. If you ever had that time of not having the time to figure out what to do, or you don't have the time to take a shower, this is your product. And the best thing about it, it only takes 5 minutes. Just apply it all over your face, all the way down to your toes, and it'll slowly come down slowly, and that's how it works. So if you don't have time, this.
All right, well, I can have two of the judges can ask questions, so just raise your hand if you want to ask him a question. Anybody want to ask any questions? Okay, Miho, do you have a question of David?
Can you use it on your body?
Absolutely. That's the whole point of it. You just have to apply it to your skin. It'll take about 5 minutes to clean it off.
Okay, any other sharks have a question for him? Okay, Patricia.
What if someone's allergic to your product? What I mean, is it hypoallergenic, or what kind of products do you use to make it?
So right now, this is on the clinical trials. We're testing all skin types. We are going to develop a hypoallergenic design. So that's what we're looking for in the future.
Okay, would any of you like to invest? Well, I guess they all just so want to, well, maybe Miho wants to invest. Okay, Miho, what's your offer?
Okay, how much is it? How much is it?
We estimated around $20 per unit.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna take a bunch for the amenities for our hotels. And I'll get the 98%. And you get the margin. How's that?
Tricky. Ooh.
Well, you think
2%,
about that.
huh?
You wait in the lobby. She obviously also said she's not going to invest anything. She's just going to take 98%. So go ahead and wait in the lobby. But that means if it fails, it's 98% her fault. Okay, we're going to bring out the next one. So the other two now will be able to ask questions of this next one coming in. And this one is Deborah. She can do self-plastic surgery. Self-plastic surgery. I think we lost one of our judges, Miho. Maybe she's out in the lobby flirting with this guy. Okay, so Deborah, tell us now about your new self-plastic surgery.
Okay, it's a very easy product. I've been using it for 70 years and I've just now decided to share it, is what I'm going to do. Okay, you're going to share it. And what it does is it looks like an earplug, but it's not. What you do is you take this and it suctions the fat right out of your face and it lifts as well, just like that. I'm 102 and you don't know it.
Okay, Lynn, do you have a question for her?
Deborah, sorry, how much are you looking for an investment with your product?
Well, I'm looking for probably about $50,000 and a young man to go along with it.
Well, you can
Okay.
take my son with you.
Okay, good. And
You can
Hannah,
have
do you have
my
a question?
I have a question. This sounds pretty dangerous. Have you consulted medical professionals for this product?
Oh, no, not yet. This is top secret. But I guarantee me and my granny, we both like it. Works wonders for us.
Okay, does anybody want to invest? Well, I get Lynn wants to invest. Go ahead, Lynn. What's your offer?
My offer would be about $20,000 and I take most of the profit because I think you're going backwards, honey, the way you look.
Well,
Wow.
I'm appalled.
Well, maybe you don't have to take that offer anyway. This is Shark Tank. Come back next week when we have new inventors. We're now going to move on to Liars Club. And the first set of is Judy, Keyshawn, Andre, Dominic, and Joaquin. So if they can all come into the room. Liars Club was an old game show. They actually used to pass around weird objects, you know, that no one knew what they were, and they'd have to say what they were. And one person was telling the truth, and the other two would make up stories. So that's what we're going to do, but since we can't pass objects, since we're virtual, we're going to give them words, and one of them will have the real definition, and the other two will make up a story. So let me have Keyshawn and Judy Lee take off the hearing for a second and do this, or thumbs up when you can't hear me anymore. Okay, make sure just, okay, they cannot hear me anymore. Okay, so Dominic, Andre, and Joaquin. The word is legume, legume, living a balanced life. Legume, living a balanced life, and we'll give this one to Dominic. Okay, come on back in. Okay, come on back in. All right, so you guys make sure you can hear me now. The word is legume, legume. All right, and now one of them will have the real definition. The other two will be making it up. So let's start with Andre. Andre?
Yeah, like the word itself, it's a species of legumes. So it's usually kind of beans, even some lentils, usually very dark. That's legume.
Okay, let's go to Dominic. Legume.
Legume is it's living a balanced life.
Okay, and now let's go over to Joaquin.
Lagome is actually a French word meaning to leave with haste or hastily.
Okay, let's put everybody on the screen so we can see everybody. And now let's start with Judy Lee. Which one of those three you think is telling the real definition?
It's so difficult. No, it's not. Andre is the one telling the truth.
Andre, okay.
Yeah.
And Keyshawn, who do you think's telling the real definition?
Yeah, I'm torn between Andre and Dominic, but I think I'm going to I'll go with Andre.
Okay, well, the real one, raise your hand. Dominic, a well-balanced life. That was it. Okay, so let's rotate it where now Andre and Dominic will be the guessers, and Joaquin, Keyshawn, and Judy. So go ahead and mute yourself so you can't hear me. Just point to here or put your thumbs up when you can't hear me anymore so I know. Okay, and I'm waiting for Dominic to tell me you can't hear me. Okay, Dominic, give me some sort of a cue you can't hear me. Maybe you can't hear me now. Maybe, okay. All right, so the word is pother. Pother. It's a heated discussion, debate, or an argument. Pother, heated discussion, debate, or an argument. And this one I'm going to give to Keyshawn. Okay? Okay, guys, the word is pother. Pother. We'll start with Keyshawn. What's pother mean?
Pother is a heated debate or discussion, like an argument. Pother.
Okay, let's go to Judy Lee. What's pother mean?
Pother is a Norwegian slang for beggars.
Okay. And Joaquin, what's pother mean?
Pother is a specific type of sinkhole.
Okay, a sinkhole. Okay, Andre, who do you think is telling the real definition?
I would say Keyshawn.
Keyshawn, okay. What about you, Dominic?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Keyshawn as well.
Okay, who's tell the real meaning? Raise your hand. Keyshawn, okay. All right, so let's minimize all you guys. We'll still continue to play Liar's Club with the other six. So the other six, come on out here real quick. Okay, everybody knows the game. So we're going to have David and Hannah. You will be guessing what the other four are telling you. So now you have one extra person to play with, okay? So go ahead and mute yourself, you two, and go like this or this so I know that you can't hear me. Okay. All right. The word is gloaming. Gloaming. It's twilight or dusk. Gloaming. Miho will say this one. Okay, come on. Okay, the word is gloaming. Gloaming. Let's start with Deborah. What's gloaming mean?
It's a new slang word for what kids do at the mall.
Okay. Lynn, what's gloaming mean?
Obviously, it's wandering the globe.
Okay. And Miho, what's gloaming mean?
It means twilight or dust.
Okay. And Patricia, what does gloaming mean?
It means when you're on the golf course and you're waiting for the people up ahead of you to move on to the next tee.
Okay, let's now go to David. Who's telling the real definition?
I want to say Miho.
Okay, Miho. Okay, and Hannah, who do you think?
I'm going to go with Miho as well.
Well, raise your hand if you're the real one. Miho, okay. All right, so this time I'm going to have Miho guess along with Deborah, and the other four of you will be doing the word, okay? So I need Deborah and Miho to minimize themselves. Let me know when you can't hear me. Give me some sort of thumbs up or something. Okay. What happened to Deborah? No, I didn't mean minimize. I mean just mute so you can't hear me, Deborah. Okay, so Deborah, let's see if okay, you can't hear me. Okay, let me know. You don't make sure you can't hear me. Let me know. Okay, she can't hear. Okay. The word is Mardy. Mardy. It means grumpy or moody. Mardy. This time I'm going to give the word to Hannah. Okay, everybody come on back. Okay, the word is Mardy. You can keep yourself muted, Deborah. Mardy is the word. Okay, let's start off with Patricia. What's Mardy mean?
Means excited or anxious.
Okay. David, what's Marty mean?
Marty means the famous fictional character from Back to the Future.
Okay. Lynn, what's Marty mean?
It's part of Mardi Gras, having a grand old time.
Okay. And Hannah, what's Marty mean?
Marty means angry or grumpy.
Okay, this time we'll go to Miho. Which one do you think is the real definition?
I would go with Hannah.
Okay. And what do you think, Deborah?
I'm also going to go with Hannah.
And will the real one raise her hand? Hannah, you guys, we couldn't fool these teams this time out. Okay, everybody come on back in. We're getting ready for Naked and Afraid. This is our closing piece today. Just remember, all you guys will have to do it without your tops, remember, okay? And make sure that you go and get a lot of stuff to make yourself dirty and messy looking, okay? So Andre and Judy will be the first team. Andre is overbearing, and Judy is, she has a fear of death, okay? So you two can now minimize yourself and get yourself into characters, okay? Next will be Dominic and Deborah. They'll be our next pair, okay? So Dominic, you're a macho asshole, and Deborah is, let's make her a paranoid. She's very paranoid, okay? So go ahead and minimize yourself. Then we have Hannah and David. David has got anger issues, and Hannah is accident prone. Okay, so you two can now minimize yourself. Then I have Miho and Keyshawn. Okay, so Miho, you're scattered and confused. Okay, and Keyshawn, you're overbearing. And then our final threesome, which is Lynn, who lost her partner, so she has to join Patricia and Joaquin. And Lynn is a control freak, okay, and Joaquin is, let's see, Joaquin, you're a hopeless romantic, okay, and Patricia, you're a germaphobe. All right, so go ahead and minimize yourself now. All right, so welcome to Naked and Afraid. This is a show, it's a survival show. So what each team has to do is they have to try and get through the jungle, which is over 20 miles of jungle. Then they have to cross a river by making some way to get across the river. So a raft or some way they're going to have to get across because the water's too deep and it's a little bit too fast. So they have to get into the rapids and get down where it slows down and be able to get to the other side of the river. Then they have to walk through the other part of the jungle and get to the lake where there's a boat. Whatever team gets to that boat first will each win $10,000 each. Now keep in mind there's poisonous snakes, there's insects, there's mosquitoes, there's poisonous food like leaves or flowers. They've got to get food because we don't give them any food. All they do is they get to bring one item from their home to share. And that's what the first meeting will be with each one of these pairs and the three with Lynn. And they're going to share what they brought. and then we're going to take a look at them 10 days later and see how they're doing. And then we'll check in 20 days later. And of course, the show's 21 days, so next week you'll find out who the winner is. So let's bring in our first team right now, which is Andre and Judy, and let's listen in to see what they brought and how they get along. Here they are.
So, of course, Judy, I start talking. So I thought I brought my favorite belt, so I can deal with mosquitoes and I can deal with trees, and I feel a little bit like Indiana Jones, so I love it. And style is always important. So this is what I brought. And hey, Judy, we're gonna have a great adventure. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. I told you. Stop. It's your turn to talk.
Hiding. Oh, hi. I'm Judy, and I'm hiding from death, and I'm bringing my tree with me because it reminds me of life, and I'm afraid to die. Look at me. I have such beautiful hair, and if I die, it will all go to waste. And Andre, he doesn't understand. He just take, and he doesn't know how to properly protect the beauty of life. What can you do, Andre? You cannot protect me.
Okay.
It's
Well,
a
we're
tree.
going to come back in 10 days and
Okay,
see how
stop.
they're
Okay.
doing. Yeah, we'll come back in 10 days and see if you guys are getting along. It's not a very good start for them. So let's bring out team number 2. That's Dominic and Deborah, and let's see what they brought and listen in on their conversation.
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead, Macho Man.
yeah. Thank you, freak. So I'm gonna be bringing these T-Rans, and no, I'm not talking about switching genders. I'm talking about trans steroids. Be bringing that. It'll keep me alive, keep my weight at a good pace, because I know I'm not going to be eating a ton out there. Keep my protein, carbohydrate, and fat intake at a good motion, and keep my brain power going, because Miss Freak over here doesn't really know how to guide herself. Let's just say that. Now, so do you want to go now?
But listen, I'm really scared as it is, and you're making it worse because you're such a macho man. You don't even care about my feelings, and I'm so worried. I'm so scared. So I brought this saw, and somebody else's blood is on it. I don't know what to do. I'm so scared.
Why? No, you know what? No, who cares? You're gonna be seeing tons of blood out there. How do you think we're gonna eat? We gotta kill things.
Oh my God, we gotta kill things.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check back in 10 days and see what they've killed. They've already got a bloody saw. Let's bring in team number 3, which is Hannah and David, and let's see how they're doing. We got to minimize Dominic. Make sure you're muted. Someone's not muted off the side. Here we go. Let's listen in.
So I'm just upset that I was told that I can only bring one item. So the closest thing I could think of is my scarf. Keep me warm at night. Yeah, too bad I couldn't bring anything else, but oh well, I'm here. What am I gonna do?
We can't hear her. Tell the producers to unmute her.
I bought this bandage because I'm usually like falling and tripping and getting hurt. But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. It was funny. We had like started a fire, me and David, and then I accidentally like threw our water on the fire, and it was funny.
Yeah,
I don't know if you,
Yeah, we're all gonna die eventually, so
check back with those guys in 10 days and see if they are going to die. And now we'll bring out our 4th team, Miho and Keyshawn, and let's see what they brought.
Yeah, so don't worry, I got it. So yeah, I brought my football because back in the day I was this all-star quarterback, and I said if I need to hunt, there's nothing that could stand a chance against my 50-mile-an-hour bullet. So yeah, and I have Miho watching the campsite, and I'm checking on her every now and then because we make a great team. Just as long as she does what I say. So go ahead, your turn.
Well, I joined this because I wanted to work on my inner child, and I brought this Japanese rice cooker because this thing is good for everything.
Yeah, and I watched the recipes because I still like to keep up with my body, and I'm like, hey, not too much rice. We need to save it for all 21 days.
Check back with them in 10 days. Unfortunately, there's no plug-in outlets for that rice thing, but hey, what the heck. Okay, we'll come back and see them later. Now, our last team, Lynn, Patricia, and Joaquin. Lynn lost her partner. He was attacked by a series of wild monkeys, and he's now living with them. So let's listen in on the three of them and see what they brought.
I brought my wipes. Yes, I go everywhere with these. Everything is disgusting. I want everything clean. I want to make sure that I don't get sick. So I'm going to keep these close and tight to me.
I brought my flashlight so that in the dark I can see who's coming up on our team.
Yeah, I actually brought my journal. It's where I like to write everything down. I was gonna bring my favorite book, but I was worried that it would be destroyed, so I decided a journal would be good, just to write stuff down and see what's going on with everybody.
Okay, well, it seems that they accepted Lynn, so we'll see how they do as a threesome now. Let's move back to team number one, which is Andre and Judy, 10 days later, and see how they're doing. Oh my.
Judy, hurry up. It's our turn. Judy, come. So, it's kind of relaxing. The belt is working. I can easily deal with mosquitoes, with small animals, and it's great for discipline. Yeah, with Judy, it's great. Just we couldn't find any water. So, and Judy is not, of any help. But she's doing great, though. She says that this thing of like eating raw food, hunting, this thing is bringing her back to life. So she's less scared of dying. Right, Judy? Hey, talking to you.
Oh, yes, Andre, whatever you say. As I chewing on my fruit, the fruit on my tree, I just imagined how it protects me from a certain belt, even though by bending it hit my face instead of my bosom. Yes, my tree has been fruitful, and Andre has been abusing it.
Well, let's see if this team's going to be fruitful. Will they be able to get over the finish line? We'll look back at them in 20 days. Let's go to team number 2, Dominic and Deborah, and see how they're doing 10 days later.
I feel like I could run like a marathon right now. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the jungle, but I'm killing it. I'm absolutely murdering it, and I can't stop yelling.
Oh, we can't hear her. She is really paranoid.
No, we can't.
You're not going to run away from me, are you? I don't want you running away from me.
I need to run. I need to do something with my body. I need to do something.
You said we could do that later on. Are you not wanting to do that? I'm so worried you're going to drop me like a hot potato.
Shit, I think I ran out.
Uh-oh.
God
Let's
damn
check
it,
back
I
in
ran
10
out.
days and see if he has withdrawals. Let's now go to Hannah and David, our team 3. Let's see how they're doing 10 days later.
Well, the scarf unfortunately didn't last not even one night because Hannah decided to throw our water bottles away. Not only that, she just needed to clean herself because she didn't bring any toilet paper. The only thing that she could have brought was toilet paper. And then here I am, sacrificing my only favorite scarf of the year. And now I have to deal with that Dominic guy from the other side of the island, hearing him ha 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 all night, and that paranoid lady next to him. Holy cow, what the hell is going on with everybody? God. Why are you here, Hannah? Why? Why are you making my life miserable?
I said it was an accident. I'm sorry. He's just upset because we were just getting some food and we were fishing, and then after 5 hours we finally caught a fish, and then I accidentally threw it back into the river. It was an accident. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see what other accidents they're going to get in 20 days later. Let's move on to Miho and Keyshawn and see how they're doing on their 10th day together.
Gosh. All right. Well, we had a normal hunting trip to gather dinner, and I definitely told Miho everything I needed her to do: to sit, watch camp, tell me if any squirrels come by, tell me what comes by while I go out and hunt rabbits. And I threw out my throwing arm, so now I have to throw left-handed. I can't throw left-handed. Squirrel. This is all your fault.
Oh, we can't hear her.
I can't even. I'm so mad. I can't hear you.
Maybe we don't want to hear her. Maybe she's doing a mind
rice
trick.
cooker.
We can't hear Miho. Well, we didn't hear anything she said, but we saw her act it all out. So let's check back with them in 10 days, okay? Maybe she'll know how to turn on a microphone. Okay, let's go to Lynn, Patricia, and Joaquin 10 days later and see how that threesome's going.
It's been, 10 days. This kid who's a lovey-dovey takes my last wipe and starts drawing hearts on it. And now it's my last clean wipe. And now what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get around and clean? One clean wipe. And then I got a bug bite. I had to squeeze it to bleed to get the poison out so there's no more germs on my face. Disgusting.
Well, we had to use my journal for firewood, for kindling there, and I didn't know what else to do. I wanted to send you a note, Patricia, but...
Stuff it in a sock, people. I can't even see how to put on my makeup right now. I need a mirror besides the flashlight. Come on.
I just thought this was going to be like one of my books.
Let's go back to team number 1 20 days later and see how they're doing.
Help! She want to kill me. She said she want to eat me. She's crazy. She's completely crazy. She said that I'm useless because I cannot protect her. But protect her from what? There's nothing here. She's crazy. Oh my God. She hides behind that damn tree like a ninja. I heard something. Sorry. I have to go. I have to go.
Oh, I guess I scared him away. Oh, I'm sorry. You see, the tree of life has shown me everything. I have the water you wanted. Here. You made it, Andre. And now, you just have to show me your devotion. And then I will also share with you this life-giving water. Oh, God.
I guess we can see who's in control of this relationship now. Let's go to team number 2 and see how they're doing 20 days later.
Yeah, I'm not doing so good. I don't think I'm gonna make it. He's so busy being a macho man, he doesn't know that I'm over here suffering and scared of bugs and scared of mice and just scared.
Yeah? Well, guess what?
Die.
Guess what? I can only hear in one ear. I've lost all of 90% of my muscle mass, and I have hair connected between my shoulder and my face. A block of hair. Can you see that? How am I supposed to do anything? Oh.
I'm so worried I'm losing my eyesight.
Yeah,
Oh
you're
my
losing your
God.
eyesight. I can't even hear.
They can't hear, they can't see. Let's check back next week and see how they do. Let's go to our next team, Hannah and David, and see if they haven't killed each other.
Well, Hannah keeps making mistakes over and over again. Holy cow. But at least I'm not that one couple that's trying to murder each other. So, God. I just realized this is not gonna work after this. You know that? We probably have to break up. I can't deal with you anymore. You just keep messing up, and I have to pay the consequences. So, and no, I'm not being irrational. I'm just expressing myself, like you said.
You know, I don't like the way you've been talking to me. And I've been talking to Judy Lee, and I think you better start being a little nicer to me, because you wouldn't want a little accident. You wouldn't want all your food being thrown in the river. I'm just saying, you don't want an accident. Am I
Wow. We have some pretty strong women.
Bring it on.
We'll check with them next week and see how they're doing. Let's bring on Team 4, Miho and Keyshawn. Let's see how they're getting along.
Oh my gosh. My arm hurts so bad. My football's flat.
Keyshawn, get your butt over here. We are going to eat. Move. I found this dog somewhere in the back, so we're going to cook it and eat it. Now get your butt over here.
She told me that I was too overbearing one time, and I said, you know what? I'll give her a chance. You call the shots today. She killed every animal in a 2-mile radius.
We got to live.
A monster.
Oh, I think he might be next. She might be eating him next. Let's bring in our final team, Lynn, Patricia, and Joaquin, 20 days later, and see how they're doing now.
I found a pond, and I'm just standing by the pond because this is the last thing I can wipe my face with. They get close to me, and I can't stand it because they're all like germy and stuff, and he's all I just gotta hang out. I lost myself. I can't take it anymore.
I need to borrow that wipe, Patricia, because all that crap got all over my face because I can't even see. My flashlight isn't enough to put on my makeup anymore correctly. I can't take it. Damn it. And what about you hopeless romantic? What's wrong with you?
I just want to go home. The other day we got bit by all of these terrible mosquitoes. I don't even know what they were, but some kind of bugs, and they came, and I couldn't take it. I went over to say hi to Patricia, and she didn't want to see me.
Pathetic! You're pathetic and disgusting. Grow a
Wow. This is Naked and Afraid. Next week, we'll find out which one of these 5 teams will get $10,000 each to get to the boat first. And that's our show. So let's bring in the whole cast. Come on in, guys. We don't know what condition they'll all be in. Somebody cleaned up. Oh, no. Some look better than they've ever looked. Okay. Anyway, let me introduce our cast one more time. Miho.
Thank you for watching.
Deborah.
Thanks for joining us.
David.
Happy holidays and a happy New Year's.
Patricia.
Thank you. Happy holidays and stay safe.
Lynn.
Happy holidays.
Hannah.
Happy holidays. Thanks for watching.
Judy Lee.
Merry Christmas.
Ooh, spooky. Keyshawn.
Hope you enjoyed. Happy holidays.
Dominic.
Happy holidays. Hope you guys enjoyed. Enjoy anything.
Andre.
Thanks for watching. Happy holidays and help me, Judy Lee.
And Joaquin. Never looking
Thanks
better,
for watching,
Joaquin.
everyone.
Okay. All right, everybody, wave goodbye. You can see the show on LAC Comedy on YouTube with all the other shows. We've got many up there. Now we're going to go live every week or every month with different shows. So this cast will be back in 1 month. As they said, happy holidays. Thanks for watching.